Hello everyone, this is Srikanth and this is the final assignment and foundation design. This problem statement is given by Sky5 Labs and there are 16 columns. The columns are spaced at a distance of 6 meters. The SBC of soil is 300 kN per meter square and allowable settlement is 1 centimeter. And there are 16 columns. 16 columns are different to dead load and live loads. And subgrade modulus is 3 into 10 to the power of 4 kN per meter cube. And strip width is 4.5 meters, but in our problem we taken as 4 meters, and this is the actual footing size. Let us go to software, go to file menu and click on new model, and design code is IS4562000, and design preferences, change the core values top and bottom, and preferred bar size is 22 mm. Select grid only option. Number of grid lanes in x direction and y direction are 19. Spacing in x direction and y direction is 1 meter. Now go to define menu, select materials, click on add new material. Material name is M40. Material type is concrete. The material weight is 25. Modulus of velocity is 316.22.7. FCK value is 40. Click on add new material. Material name HYHD 500. Material type rebar. Material weight is 77. Now go to define menu, select column properties, click on add new property, property name column 500 by 500, material M40, dimensions are 500 mm by 500 mm. Again go to define menu, select to soil subgrade properties, select soil 1 and click on modify slash show property, and the property name in subgrade modulus change the value is 3 plus 4. Go to define menu and select to load patterns. Again go to define menu and select load cases, and go to define menu and select load combinations. Click on add new combo. Scale factor is 1.5 for both dead load and live load. Select to strength. Click on add new combo. Dead load. and scale factor is 1. Select live and scale factor is 1. Select service normal, service initial, service long term. Now go to draw menu and select draw slab areas. Make sure property is set to matte footing and draw the footing. Select footing, go to edit menu and select edit areas and choose expand slash shrink areas. Offset value is to 2000 mm. Go to draw menu and select draw columns option. The property below is none and property above is column 500 by 500. Height below is 0. Height above is 2 meters. Now draw the columns. Now change the property above to column 600 by 600 and draw. Draw the columns. Click on escape key on keyboard. Now go to draw menu and select draw design strips. And the strath width and the strath all are 4 meters. Strip width is 4 meters. Draw the strip layer in each direction. Now change the strip layer to B and draw the strip layer B in Y direction. Press escape on keyboard. Now select the footing area. Go to assign menu. Select support data and select soil properties. Click on OK. Now select the column 1. Go to assign menu and select load data and choose point loads. The dead load is 1850 kilonewtons and size of load for punching shear is 500 mm by 500 mm. Similarly, assign live load. Now we have to assign dead load and live loads for column having dimensions 600 by 600 mm. And change the dimensions to 600 by 600. Now right click on footing area. Under design tab, change the rebar material to HYHD 500. Select the strip layers one by one and change the rebar material to HYHD 500. Go to set the display options and select all options below design strips objects. Here you can see thickness of the strip width. Again go to set display options in toolbar. Unmark all three in design strips objects. Click on OK. Go to set display options. Mark extrude view. Click on OK. Go to 3D in toolbar. Go back to XY plane. Go to set display options and unmark extrude view. Click on OK. Go to display menu. Go to run and click on run analysis. Save the file with suitable name. You can see the displacement values. Go to run and select run analysis and design. And go to display menu and select show punching shear design. You can see here the punching shear design ratio is more than 1. You have to unlock the model. Go to define menu and select slab properties. Click on modify show property. Increase the footing thickness to 900 mm. Click on OK. Again run analysis and design. Go to display menu. Select show punching shear design. Here still some columns having punching shear ratio is more than 1. Again unlock the model and increase the thickness of the footing. Again run analysis and design. Go to display menu. Select show punching shear design. Now value is less than 1 means footing is okay. Go to display menu and select to show shift forces. Click on apply. Here you can see the movement values in layer here. Change the option layer to V. Click on apply. This is the values on layer B. You can change the load case and load combination. Now go to display menu. Select to show slab design. Mark on impose minimum reinforcing. Click on apply. Here you can see top and bottom reinforcing bars. Again go to display menu and select to show slab design. Select layer B. Click on apply and close. And this shows the top and bottom reinforcing bars. Minimum. Go to display menu and select to show slab forces slash stresses. Select max is the maximum moment values. Again go to display menu and select to slow slab forces slash stresses. Select Vmax. Click on apply. This is the maximum shear force values. Now go to run menu and select run detailing. Mark all three options and click on OK. Expand the drawing component views and the slab views expand. This is the rebar table. It shows the diameter and shape, cut length in numbers and total length. Similarly, double click on rebar schedule. Bill of quantities. Now expand the individual slab views and expand slab 1. And this is the rebar plan. This is the top rebar plan. This is the bottom rebar plan. This is the section 1. This is the section 2. This is the reinforcement profile for layer A, and this is the reinforcement profile for layer B. Thank you.